No.
Yeah.
No.
That's it. I'm done.
All cat puns are allowed in this campaign.
Except when Emma's here.
Yeah. And then we got to keep them PG-13 at least.
That's why I wanted to do that
that's
one
true.
now, when Emma wasn't here.
Yeah. So you guys, we've got ourselves a good group of individuals tonight. We're down 2 players, but that's okay. We'll pick them up the next time around that we have game. But you guys got Droon, the Minotaur Paladin. We have Octavo, the Tabaxi Barbarian, and Rivik, the Dragonborn Cleric, with us for this particular game today. And I've got a little couple paragraphs to read to you guys, and then I'm going to turn the game over to you guys. Okay. So, after leaving Daggerford, you headed out towards Nightstone with the hopes of potentially taking Lady Nandor up on her bounty of killing goblins, I do believe was what you guys had decided. So, after following the trail for 10 miles, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village, and surrounded by the river moat, is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed. So for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump you around here a little bit on the map. This is worth talking about. This is the collapse of the bridge that separates the 2 of them. You guys can see also that the keep itself has gotten some damage to it. Down here you'll see a side view of the keep. You got a side view of the wall. This is the side view of where the bridge itself is collapsed. You got a wooden palisade that stands about 15 feet tall. Stone watchtowers that are about 20 feet tall. But you can see a great big giant hole in the roof of that building there. So, let me recenter you guys on the group. And you have
This village has seen better days, apparently.
Let's just get in, get it done.
There are goblins killed.
All right. Let's move on and get it done.
So you guys want to start heading towards the village itself?
The drawbridge, yeah.
Drawbridge itself. You have control of your characters.
Okay.
So, move your tokens around the map.
Okay, just click. Oh. I mean, can we just go all the way there? Because,
You want to go all the way there? Yeah, and then take a look inside the city itself?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Let me get some perception rolls from people, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Just find your perception skill on your character sheet. And just
Gums bleeding? What the hell? Nice. Is it? In before crap roll. Yeah! Alright! That's a 3.
Oh boy.
I got a 20.
My 11's not so good either.
So, Rivik, looking into the village itself, you can tell that it's completely abandoned. You don't see a soul around there. You do, however, notice that there are these large boulders. These boulders are about 3 feet in diameter, and they are sunk into the ground, okay? You can make out several of them throughout the town itself. And across the square from where you currently stand, you can see 2 large dogs seem to be tearing at something and kind of growling back and forth. The sound of the bell seems to be coming from this building right here. You can tell that there is a large brass bell in the steeple. It's just swaying back and forth.
Okay.
So with my roll, would I still be able to determine where the sound was coming from?
Yeah, you can
Is it
tell where the
obvious?
sound is coming from for sure.
Okay.
I would say that the only one that really notices the 2 great big wolf dogs way over here is probably going to be Rivik. Octavio, you can see the stones in the ground, and Droon, you can see the stones in the ground too, and you can hear the sounds of the bell, but don't really notice anything else.
There could be people in that building calling for help. I'll go check it out.
You should wait. There's 2 large dogs across the square, and they do not look friendly.
Ooh, I hate dogs.
I'm sure hardened warriors like yourselves could handle them.
Bring this
I
up
won't-
just in case.
I won't actually move until we all agree to move in, though.
Do you guys wanna engage the dogs?
I don't want to engage them just yet. I just want to go check out that building first and see if there's anybody in there. Could be a
Well,
trap,
Okay, so
but it could
so
be.
I
we'll
feel-
cover you.
So I feel if we're gonna be sneaking past these dogs at the square, we should.
Can I ping some location?
Yeah, absolutely. If you actually ping down on the map, if you just...
Basically, I just kind of want us to. Oh,
That's the 2 dogs that you see there.
yeah.
Wargs.
Basically, I kind of want to. How do I ping?
So if you just hold down the mouse button like that, see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, I don't. It's not.
There it goes.
It's not doing anything for me. Which mouse button? The left mouse?
Hold on, yeah, left
Yeah.
click.
Left
Do I
button.
have to?
Just hold it for a couple seconds. There
Oh,
you
I
go.
have to be doing the select tool.
Yes,
Okay.
the select tool.
So basically, I think we should move forward just inside the gate, like maybe take cover here by this rock or something. Maybe even this rock, if you guys want. But I was gonna come over to this side of the building and check to see if there's windows or if I could see who is ringing the bell. I don't know if
Okay.
there's windows in the building yet, but I'm gonna go that way to check it out.
I mean, I'm with you on the plan, but I kind of feel like if there's an enemy out there and you're going this way, we should probably cover you here.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fair.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So I will go ahead and move towards. I'm going to move towards this location behind the building because that's where the steeple is. If there's a window, I might be able to see them, but I won't know until I get over there.
Are you trying to go stealthily because of the
Of course.
the 2 wargs? Well, I do believe that you are wearing heavy armor.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, disadvantage on your stealth roll.
All right, and I only get a 1 bonus to stealth, so this is going to be great.
Fun.
Leroy Jenkins. It's not bad. I get a 13.
Okay. So, go ahead, Droon, and start moving yourself towards where you want to position yourself.
All right, 30 feet.
Octavio and Rivik, you watch Droon kind of like head across the bridge and like hug the northern stone tower and then like dart around the corner. The 2 wargs across the way, the 2 great big huge dogs, are eating whatever that they're eating over there. They don't seem to move.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
we need to move. We need to move and cover him from that position you wanted to cover him from.
yes.
Yep.
And you would also need to roll for stealth if you wanted to move stealthily.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
believe
we're
that
both
you're
good.
wearing heavy armor, Octavio, so you don't have to worry about disadvantage.
I'm wearing scale mail, so
That's
I
heavy.
do.
Yeah.
So
Your dexterity is higher than mine, I think.
I click disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
and then click stealth.
Yep.
Big oof.
Damn.
That's not bad.
Huh.
Okay.
Well,
Move your guys into position. Move your characters into a position where you want to try to get them.
so did I roll that incorrectly? Because like my number only has a single number, and I'm showing two on the others.
We roll the disadvantage, so it rolls 2 die and takes the lower.
Correct.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you did not roll that incorrectly at all, Dan. That was perfect.
okay. So just my roll sucks.
Yeah, well, you rolled a 5, and then you got your dexterity modifier on top of that, which was a 4. So,
Which is
Gotcha.
great.
Damn.
yeah.
I think it's the best in the group.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move your token to where you want to move your token to.
Okay, so Octavio, where did you say? Or Octavo?
I keep wanting to say Octavio, too.
Might do.
I think I said it twice that way.
Yeah, like we've gone back and forth. You know, it could be either way. Like maybe Octavo is my nickname.
Yeah.
Well, see, there it is. Right there on your player name, it says Octavio.
Correct. Yes.
And then on your character token, it says Octavo.
I'm just going to call you Dr. Octagonopus.
So,
it's a thing. It's a thing.
there. Now it's Octavio.
Okay.
I fixed your token, just like that. Done.
Okay, appreciate that.
Alright, so you guys sneak up to that tower there. Is that the position that you guys want to take?
I actually want to go across.
Where would be your goal? Show me on the map where you would like to try to get. Okay. I'm going to say that first stealth roll is to get to where you are. Go ahead and take a moment. You look to see where Droon is, and then you decide, I want to reposition. So go ahead and make another stealth roll, Dan.
Great. Bam.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, much better.
Alright, go ahead and put your token where you want to put your token at.
What?
Nice.
That's what happens when you roll a 19, man.
Yep.
Well, there you go. We're right up in there.
This is the most chipper aftermath of an invasion ever.
Yeah.
I got the bell in the background.
I see this town's seen better days.
So, you guys are standing outside of what appears to be a wooden temple. There are markings located on the outside of this temple, Drew. You recognize these markings. This temple itself seems to be dedicated to the gods Lathander and Maliki. Maliki is the goddess of forests.
Okay.
Lathander is the god of light. I don't know if you know that already off the top of your head.
Not as a player, no.
Okay. So you do have windows on the north and south walls. There is nothing on this particular wall where you happen to be standing, but right by Octavio there's a nice stained glass window right there, and it seems to depict the birth of an infant.
Okay. I'm going to see, are there any pieces of the mosaic pattern that have like more clear glass that I can actually see through, or is it all opaque?
There is no window on the back side there. It's like it's only.
Oh, you said Octavio.
Yeah. So
okay.
So the windows are located along the south side of the building.
Okay. Okay, so I don't see. There's no windows in the back.
Correct.
So then at that
you just
point,
see the bell going back and forth. The rope is being tugged up and down. Do you want to maybe roll a perception check while you're there to see what you might pick up?
Sure. Yeah, I'll roll a perception check here. See if there's any holes in the building or anything of note.
Make sure you take off disadvantage. Yeah.
That's not bad. All right, 18.
All right. sent you a message, Jared.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever. So I'll kind of move up to behind Rivik and Octavio. I almost said it correctly.
It is
or the
Octavio.
other way now. I almost said Octavio. God dang it! I can't win. So I'll walk up behind them and whisper to them, "Whoever is inside, ringing the bell, doesn't sound like someone who needs help." Laughing.
Maybe they've lost their mind.
Either way, we should approach with caution. There may be other enemies lying in wait.
It's a good point. So, are we gonna just take the door to this place?
Well, if we go around the front of the temple, we're sure to be spotted by the wargs over there.
Maybe. They do seem to be focusing on their meal. If we're quiet, we might be able to make it inside.
Let's give it a shot.
More stealth checks.
Hey
Yep.
man, you've already proven that you're pretty good at it, so knock on wood.
I am
Okay.
the rogue cleric.
So, don't worry about moving your guys' token, because I imagine that what you're going to do is try to get to the door. We'll see if anybody fails, and if nobody fails, then we're going to shift the view of the map, okay?
Okay. If anybody's
Okay.
gonna fail, it's probably gonna be me.
Alright,
Or
so
me.
you guys go ahead and roll your stealth checks to see whether or not you make it to the...
Okay, same as last time. All right.
Okay, so disadvantage. Blah blah blah.
Oh no, that okay. I have to roll again because I forgot I was at disadvantage. Yep, that's more like it.
Oh.
That's a 6. Oh,
Oh.
Okay, so you guys get...
still better than mine. Oh no, it's not.
We're gonna go ahead and just put you guys where you get to. Okay, so you kind of get up to this big, huge boulder, and you're kind of using it for cover. This northern warg right here that I just accidentally moved. This northern warg right here, he stops chewing at whatever he does, and he turns and he looks at you, and you can tell that he's got like the front half of a dog in his mouth.
Oh,
And he kinda
Need a
like-
domestic dog.
It kind of like shakes it a little bit, sniffs the air towards you guys, and you hear this low. But the other warg, the southern one, like notices him not near the dog corpse, and so it like grabs the dog corpse and it starts to back off. The northern warg kind of like now seems to be torn between like you guys and his meal. What do you guys want to do?
do I have any sort of food with me?
What type of pack did you pick?
Oh shit. I have an explorer's pack.
Then I'm sure there's at least rations in your pack, yeah?
Okay, so I'm going to slowly grab my pack and sift through it and see if I can find any sort of like dried meats or anything.
Okay. As you shoulder off your pack and you begin to dig through it, the southern warg has moved just a little bit further away, dragging the rest of the body. And this movement has caught the northern warg's attention. And he just kind of like looks at you guys, growls one more time, and then he moves south and he starts pulling at the dog corpse. And the two wargs seem to be just pulling at the dog corpse.
How
They're
fortuitous.
They're fighting over food. We should go inside while we have the chance.
Yeah, they're not interested in us right now. We should go to the door.
Okay, so
Also, I'll put all the stuff back in and shoulder my pack again.
you didn't really get too much out of your pack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
I'll be right back. I
shift
have
you
to. I
guys.
have to use the restroom.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna shift you guys to a different view. So this is the inside of the temple. Give me a moment, and I will have your character tokens right there. There's Octavio. There's Droon, and there's Rivik.
Way out there.
I need to like fix your real token, the one that I saved earlier. All right, so boop, there you guys go. That is the interior of the chapel. Would you like to wait for Rivik to get back before I describe what happens to be in here, or do you care?
Sure.
Yeah, give him a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give him some time. He's usually pretty quick.
I can do that. Yeah, as you guys are kind of like stuffing your stuff back into your pack and trying to get it reoriented and putting it back on your, shoulders, you notice that these two wargs over here, they're really paying attention to their meal and each other. They're kind of fighting back and forth. You suspect if you got much closer, they might become more aggressive, but right this moment in time, they don't seem to be interested in you.
Alrighty.
Very fortuitous. Alright, so you've got a high vaulted chamber. Through 4 stained glass windows, sunlight is pouring through. They're set into the north and south walls. You'll see here, this is the stained glass windows. Beneath the windows are plain wooden benches that seem to be where people would sit on. The room seems to be mostly empty otherwise. Standing against the back wall is a wooden pulpit with steps leading up to it. The floor of the temple is composed of dirt. Set into the west wall, north of the pulpit, is a half-open door.
Well, looking around the room and not really seeing anybody in this immediate vicinity, I'll turn to Octavio and say, whoever these visitors are, they're likely to be in the back through that door.
Gotcha. Let me see if I can go take a peek at them. And so I will try and make my way to the door.
Okay.
What kind of door is it?
It's a wooden door.
A wooden door.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like a turning handle or a knob?
No, it seems to be more of got like a solid handle on the outside of the door, and it's cracked open a good 3 to 4 inches.
Oops. I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry.
So in theory, I could pull it open and take a peek.
It is open. It's open about 4 or 5 inches already.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go in there and take a look and see if I can see who.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth for me, if you wouldn't mind, please.
I think I did.
No worries, it sometimes takes a few seconds for the game to catch up.
Oh, okay.
The heck?
Or you can just roll a regular die if you got one handy too. Since apparently Roll20 is
I
right
do.
now.
Did somebody get disconnected?
No?
I temporarily did, actually.
Oh,
So,
that might
yeah.
that might have been what. At the
Yeah,
moment that you clicked stealth, it probably disconnected you.
You guys went into Matrix mode for a second there, where it was like, yeah. And so you want me to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay, will do.
Is Chris back yet?
I don't think so.
I just got back.
Welcome back.
Oh gosh, that's a horrible roll.
Nice.
Terrible.
So just to recap for you, Chris, we're moving into the building. There's light coming in from the windows on both sides. There's a pulpit in the middle of the main room with lots of benches under the windows. And there's a half-open door that Octavio is moving towards right now.
And he rolled great stealth.
Indeed.
Alright, go ahead and move your token in there. I'll move you in for you, just in case. You still there, Dan?
Ruh-roh.
Oh no. Oh no, did we lose Dan?
Is Dan located in California?
No. Why?
Oh. Because they're having rolling blackouts right now.
And firestorms.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, there was a fire tornado over there apparently.
I saw that. That's insane. My heart goes out to everybody in California. I hope you're okay. Get someplace safe. Wait, give Dan a second, see if he can come back to this. He would be the character with a really high stealth that like actually gets in there.
Yeah.
And then he like cuts out. By the way, for those of you that are at home, this is the adaptation of the Church Bell Celebration by Doug Maxwell. I trimmed it down so that it was just the gongs that repeated at the beginning of the song over and over again. I've basically been looping this poor thing for my players for the last
I noticed.
40 minutes.
Well, until we discover them and stop them from ringing the bell, it's only fair.
Yeah.
Whoever's there is very entertained by that bell, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it is.
So we're waiting to see if Dan comes back.
Yeah, what do you guys want to take the role of like looking in there to see what's going on, or do we want to give him a few seconds to come back? I'm fine with either way. Uh-oh, I got a message here.
That's from me.
Oh. No, we're not live. Just so you're aware, we are not live. This is being recorded, though.
Okay, so because your message earlier, I was like, oh, are we being watched right now?
Nope.
Pressure.
His completely internet went down, which is awesome. So why don't you guys take 5?
Okay. Oh.
Unless he's coming back.
I'm here.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Sorry, that was a weird internet outage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens sometimes.
Those have been happening a lot lately.
I mean, normally the internet here is really good, but it just random. Anyway,
Right.
I'll give you a few minutes to get back into roll 20, or a few seconds to get back into roll 20.
yeah, for sure.
No worries. So you snuck across the room. You haven't quite, your character's in position looking through the door, but I haven't revealed what your character sees yet. And the bell sound is still playing incessantly over and over again, which has got to be driving these guys crazy by now.
I've heard worse.
Have you?
Yeah.
Then I'll just let it play for the rest of the game.
Well, that's a bit extreme. I wouldn't go that far.
No. I get
Did he
it.
get cut off again?
No, I think he's
I'm still here
Okay.
he's still here. We're good.
this time. Oh, I hear the bells. Okay, so I'm in.
All right, let me get you centered on where we are here. Let me know when you're fully loaded and ready to roll, ready to go. Because it takes a few seconds for like that map to load. Loading.
All right, I'm good.
All right. So, as you peek through the thing, you can see 2 goblins that are literally taking turns, like jumping off of each other, grabbing the rope, and like grabbing hold, and then like falling down. And they're laughing as they do this.
Nice. So, like, I don't know if the other people can see me from where I am, but I'm gonna make like the signal, like for like a small being. You know, like you're tapping something on the head.
Okay.
Like there's a, and with my eyes, like pointing at my eyes, and see what they do.
Yeah, you can figure out that he essentially is letting you know that there seems to be 2 small creatures in there.
Yeah. I figured since we're here to hunt goblins and he's talking about small creatures, I feel like it's safe to assume that they're goblins.
Yeah. Turn off disadvantage though, real quick.
Oh, that was advantage.
Oh.
I'll turn it off anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So I'll look over to Rivik and kind of just jerk my head in towards the area, and I'll start moving my way slowly, but not like incredibly stealthy. So.
Octavio, through the open door, you can see a plain wooden bed. You can probably see that the mattress has been torn open and the straw has been pulled out all over the floor. The floor itself seems to be just littered with the contents of the mattress, as well as what appears to be the contents of 2 open chests back there. There seems to be priestly vestments, worthless personal effects, and the whole room is in a complete disarray.
So the gobos have already trashed this, basically.
Yeah, it looks that way, yeah.
Okay. All right, so...
Do we want to engage the goblins?
Yes, we do.
You want to engage the goblins?
We do.
Okay, so go ahead and click on your token, and then click on initiative.
On your token.
Yep.
Click initiative.
Oh,
I rolled
nice.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, it can show us what the goblins' initiative is too. I'll just pretend I didn't see that.
Why? Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So, on your character sheet, Dan, on the block that actually says initiative, click on the word that says initiative after clicking on your token.
On my token, it doesn't pull my character sheet.
Oh, you don't have your sheet up?
You might have to go to the journal side to pull up your character sheet.
Okay.
It's the second tab from the left, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Initiative. Where is initiative on the character sheet?
So
right between armor class and speed.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just click on the word that says initiative. Perfect.
It worked.
Did it. You did it, man.
Almost got me. Almost.
Okay. So, Droon, the 2 goblins are jumping up, grabbing the roo. You guys are ready. What are you gonna do?
All right. So I'm gonna. As I step into the room to take on these goblins, like I get like visibly upset because here they are desecrating and defiling a place of worship, and I just kind of like as I walk in, I'm just like, I'll teach you vermin to desecrate this holy place, and then I'll just swing at the nearest one, I guess. Are they on either side, or are they clumped together?
They're right where they are on the map, so they're on either side.
Okay, so I'm going to move. I will end up here, but I'm going to kind of like attack this one.
Okay.
In the corner.
Go for
as
it.
I move. Blah, 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 blah. And I think as a bonus action, I can use my horns to shove. Can I?
Not unless you move 20 feet beforehand.
Ah. Okay.
I'm going to say you guys are right on the other side of the door, so you don't really move 20 feet to get through the door.
Oh, well, it just shoves him anyway, and if he's up against the wall, it wouldn't matter anyway. Okay, so I will go ahead and attack.
Go for it.
Which is going to be with my Great Axe. So the 13 to hit.
The 13, you massively just woof right over the top of the goblin's head, who kind of like flattens himself down and just lets out this ah shit.
It's like leaves this big old chunk out of the wall.
Yeah, pretty much just clunk right into the back wall. Octavio.
Right.
Unless you got a bonus action that you want to do, but you can't do your horns.
Okay.
So
It does. Yeah. I'm reading the hammering horns thing. It doesn't say anything about moving, but it wouldn't really do anything anyway.
Well, yeah, because you have to hit a creature.
Yes, that too.
So.
All right, continue.
All right. So I think I'm going to move in and attack the opposite side Gobbo.
Okay. You can move your token in wherever you want.
And you can move through me, or you can move through me to get around me if you need to. I don't know if that's going to do anything with the other goblin, but...
Well, you notice that, like, his scimitar is laying on the ground next to him. They put down their weapons to, like, basically jump on the rope. So he was not able to make an attack of opportunity. But
So they're unarmed.
they are unarmed right now. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so that's pretty unethical to just...
Was you gonna do it or not?
I'm gonna try to convince this guy to stop.
Okay. Well, they both have frozen, like their eyes are wide as can possibly be.
I'm gonna say, you get in the corner.
All right, roll an intimidation for me.
Assume the position.
This is gonna be good.
You're pointing at the one to the south, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So you don't want to take a swing. You've got your action. I'm going to say that intimidation is kind of like, puff yourself up. You got your battle axe out. You got your shield out, and you're just like, get in the corner now. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the northern one here, he looks at his friend, looks up at the Minotaur, looks at, the tabaxi that's standing there, looks over towards the dragon board, and he is going to try to make a run for it. So he's going to move here, and then as a bonus action, he's going to take the disengage action. And he's going to go here, and he's going to, headlong through the fucking stained glass window.
Not through the window.
Does Ribbit get any sort of chance to try and stop him?
I was gonna say, yeah.
He took so goblins have a thing called nimble escape where they can take the disengage action as a bonus action. So he's gonna try to make it through this window. Oh god. Oh man. So Rivik, you watch this goblin bolt out the room, and as quick as a flea, you try to reach out and snap him, but he just darts underneath your hand, and he's kind of looking back at you as he's going by, takes a jump, but isn't looking where he's going, so he hits the wall and then slides down to the floor.
Yeah.
So he's still inside the church.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's prone on the ground, kind of dazed and seeing stars right this moment in time. Rivik,
bad for him.
You're up.
I'm gonna go kick that goblin's ass.
Alright, he's prone on the ground. What do you want to do here?
I'm gonna smash him with my mace.
Alright, you have advantage on this roll. Because he's prone. He's kind of dazed. And...
Do I have to move next to him, or can I be diagonal from him?
You can be diagonal from him. That's fine.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
So then I roll then I open up my shit here.
Click on advantage.
Click advantage.
And then
Click
roll to
mace.
hit.
Did you enchant your mace?
Oh.
Did you use your magic weapon thing?
He
I
hasn't
did not.
used it yet. Nope.
Okay.
Roll to hit. What do I do to do
Just
that? Just
click-
roll 20.
Just click on the
The weapon.
click on the weapon on your attack. Mace. The 15. A 15, you're going to bring that mace down and you're going to connect to this poor goblin's noggin as it smashes up against the wall. Go ahead and roll damage. So click on the word that says mace in chat block.
Click on the word this is mace and chat block. Got it.
So mace comes up to the side of his face, crush, and that is one dead goblin.
Yeah! The only good goblin's a dead goblin.
This goblin here is gonna go ahead and grab his ears and like pull them over his eyes, curl up into a ball, and then you guys are gonna smell urine as he falls down into this corner here. Droon.
Droon, the only good goblin's a dead goblin.
You can hear him whimpering. Does anybody speak goblin?
So I was actually going to ask you about that because I have a paper copy of my sheet, and when I was trying to edit my bio and stuff, I didn't realize that I could just go back to the core section. So I actually wrote down goblin on this paper sheet, but I have celestial on the actual one. So I realized that I didn't want to ask you if I could change the language for the thing that we're trying to kill, because I totally was not even paying attention to that.
You can speak goblin, I don't give a care, but you got to take celestial off your character sheet.
Yes, I will do that.
All right.
I officially speak Goblin.
Dang it.
All right.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You can hear him basically muttering, "No kill Bebo, no kill Bebo, no kill Bebo, no kill Bebo."
Okay, I'll change that later. I'll make sure to change it though. So I'm going to walk over to this goblin as he is crying and pissing himself, and I'm going to.
You guys are officially out of combat, just so you know.
Okay, I'm going to take my hand, my free hand, hold my axe in the other, and I'm going to basically reach through where his hands are holding his ears.
Okay.
And grab him. I guess is he wearing any clothes?
Yeah, he's got leather, what appears to be some sort of like leather armor on.
Okay, so then I won't grab him by the neck because then he won't be able to speak. I'll grab him by one of the straps that's holding his armor together.
Okay.
And I'll lift him up and slam him against the wall.
And his hands have not come away from his eyes.
It's fine.
And you can hear him, "Mama, Mama, Mama."
So I'm going to speak in Goblin then, and be like, let's see, what am I going to say? How many more of you are there? Answer me, and I may not kill you.
More than I can count.
And then I'm going to ask him again. Well, how high can you count to?
1, 2.
I'll say in Goblin. I'll say, is there a leader?
Yes.
Who is it, and where are they?
Hark! Hark! In case go drip.
You're gonna have to calm down and be more careful with your words, unless my friend is gonna get mad at you. So
I'll slowly lower him down till his feet can touch the ground, but I'm still gonna hang on to him.
You know, no kill Bebo.
you said hark?
No, Bebo.
Edo?
Bebo.
Bevo?
Bebo. Bebo.
Oh, Bevo.
Bebo.
Okay.
Bebo.
I'm thinking in my mind,
Wow.
This is worse than killing him. Just it's messed up. Okay.
Bevo.
Bebo the Goblin.
So I'll say, describe the leader. Describe your leader, and we will let you go.
Big, mean, smell like garlic and onions, and always kick Bebo.
I don't like onions.
If he's gone, will the goblins leave?
Where goblins go?
will the goblins lead?
Where goblins go? Goblins got chased from forest lands by Elvises and found caves.
Cave.
Goblins like caves. Hark find big and oogan ogays and broads to caves and we have happy families.
Where cavises?
Goes out and then goes towards forest.
Where Bebo?
Here?
Go right here.
Your Bebo?
Bebo!
Sorry.
Yes, Bebo! Yes, Bebo.
Okay, so I'll ask him where. Does the leader have a name?
Hark!
Oh, that's Hark. Okay, Hark. Where is Hark now?
Cave is that go drip, 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 drip.
Okay, so he's in the cave then. Is the cave here, or is it over by the forest?
Over by forest? Which is...
So I'm gonna turn to Octavio and say I think that's all we need from him.
No, kill Bebo! No, kill Bebo.
So
Bebo know where people is. Bebo know where people is.
What people?
What?
Prisoners?
Peoples that lives in houses. Bebo know.
Where?
Bebo no tell.
I'm gonna take my axe and I'm going to slowly bring it up and put the edge of the blade up under his jaw.
Roll an intimidation.
I am good at this. Oh, I was looking for my physical dice. So I don't know why I'm doing that. I say I'm good at this. Can I get advantage on this since I'm like holding him and?
Sure. Yeah,
Alright.
you can have advantage on this. Why not?
Can I move
Alright.
my token in the room?
Yeah. You're not in combat, so when you're not in combat, you can feel free to move your token.
What the hell?
Oh my
Are
god!
you kidding me?
Perfect.
He had him in a death
Okay.
roll,
So
and still couldn't intimidate him.
So you've got the axe up underneath of his chin, and Bebo looks down at the axe and looks up at you.
Backwards.
Kills Bebo. Bebo's not able to tell you.
Can I roll an intimidation check? I don't speak Goblin, but I'm sure he understands what I'm gonna tell him.
You're all there, so I mean, trying to get a piece of information seems like right now, if you kill him, you're not gonna be able to get the information from him. So you can, but not sure it's gonna help.
I'm gonna say I don't know if goblins know common, but in common, I'm gonna say to the rest of the group, the smartest goblin I've ever met.
We could show him the corpse of his friend outside.
So I'm going to ask Octavio. Octavio, you got any rope?
That's a good question. Let me check.
A goblin thinks smart. God, that was a terrible line.
Yeah.
Use a take goblin treasure. And he points to the ground behind you, and you can see that there's a couple of sacks that have been filled with some stuff.
That's very generous of you. And like I say, sort of condescendingly in Goblin. But we're still gonna need to know where those people are.
Bebo, take.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting to know it. I'm waiting to know if we have any rope. That's the.
I want to say that I have 30 feet of rope, but I'm trying to confirm that.
As a far traveler, you probably have an explorer's pack, which has 50 feet of hip and rope on the side of it.
50 feet. Okay, so you have rope.
Okay, so let's lash this poor sod and can take him with us. That way, he won't be able to escape.
See, each one of you has an explorer's pack, so all three of you have rope.
Yeah, but I have both my hands full, so...
Yeah, that's totally cool. And also it's good, moment between the group. I am curious, though. I don't want to be like a buzzkill here, but, like, are we here to just make all the goblins run? Or are we just trying to kill them?
Well, the bounty was for to take care of the goblins. It didn't specifically say how, right?
Oh, that's what I'm wondering, because I don't remember that.
He says in common, how collect bounty if no one pay?
Ooh, he speaks common.
How collect bounty if no one pay? That's what he said?
Yep.
Oh, this guy really doesn't want to die. He may have something to offer.
I mean, he's offering us the return of the rest of the people. So, for now,
peoples have the monies to pay bounties.
I'm not going to correct him because I don't want him to have any more leverage than he already has.
Bebos knows where Peoples is.
Okay, where Peoples is?
Bebos tells you kill Bebos.
Bebos don't tells us you can end up like your friend outside.
Okay, tell me what happened to Peoples. Why are they not here?
Oh, the Peoples, they's come running from town. They says rockers they be fallen and they couldn't get to places with walls and the highs of talls place on the other side of townses. And
they couldn't get to the keep.
And so they had to go to caves to escape from rockets.
Peoples are in caves.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah. People show you cave. People show you cave. People show you cave.
If you want to live, you'll show us where the cave is.
People show. You
guys trust you guys trust the goblin?
No.
I'm still gonna lash him. Like, we're still gonna tie him up. That's what I'm asking for the rope. Like, he's not gonna escape.
I'm
not gonna let him escape.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out the rope from my explorer's pack and start tying him up.
Okay. Harkas send loot to come for treasures.
Oh no. That means people are coming to investigate where Bebo is.
Eventually they will. So...
No. They stays here.
Oh. There's more goblins here then. Good. We only need one.
Pojo, Tot, Larv, Snog.
And Harkus has lots of treasure, right?
Harka Boss Goblin.
Yeah. Lots of treasure.
Bebo think. There's Blick and Flick and
crap! I don't have any paper. Like, I don't want to write down the names specifically. I just want to count how many names he says, because that could be valuable information.
Yes.
Can we ask the GM to type in those names in the chat?
The GM will happily type in the names. There's Gwerk. There's oops, hold on. Larv.
It's like the goblin version of reindeer.
Snook. Hold on, I gotta find all the names for you guys, just so you know. Let's see. Pojo? Todd? Gotta find them all. Apologize.
That's okay. We're asking you for additional information.
Yeah.
It's a lot of names for you to have to pull out of your rear in one sitting.
Flick?
Flick.
Flick and flick.
I said flick. Sorry, but
I need to turn on my light. It's a little dark in here.
Bebo. Bark.
Okay. Where did my pencil go? There it is. Alright.
Gonna make sure that this has got all of them when I'm done, so hold on. Oh. Sniff. Snart. Sniff and snart. Goblins. Fuzzies.
Okay.
Noses funnies?
Noses funnies?
You noses funnies?
No.
Derp.
No noses funnies.
Gum gum.
What?
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna write these names out. I'm just gonna write the number. Because this is a lot. Alright.
Trying to make sure that I got them all. Oh. Jilk. Oh, Jilk. Jilk.
So we got
'Longo.
14? 15?
a lot of goblins. dude.
Yak. You like these names, don't you?
Yeah.
By the way, these
Yeah.
are actually in the book, just so you guys are aware. These,
Really?
Yes.
Really? No kidding.
Yes. All of these goblin names are in the book, but that's it.
Alright, so my character's going to promptly forget all these names and just keep track of the number because, unfortunately, the thing about pets is if you name them, you become attached to them. So, we may have to kill these guys.
Yeah.
So it was 16? I think it was 16, right?
Plus Bebo and Hark.
Well, we're not going to kill Bebo. This is not out loud, by the way, so...
Hark not here. Hark at caves.
Are these goblins also at caves, or are they here?
Those goblins come with us too for lootus.
Okay, so these are goblins that are here.
The ones we need to get rid of to, you know.
Yes, and since the leader's not here, there's no leader for us to kill to make them run.
Right.
So
Bebo leader.
Bebo.
Bebo leader? I don't think so.
if Bebo leader, Bebo can tell other goblins to leave. Right?
Yeah.
Uses speak as goblins.
Yes.
Uses
Goblins.
bigger than goblins. You tell other goblins leave us.
You leader. You tell other goblins leave us.
Unless you're lying.
You know, so I'm not even gonna wait for him to respond at this point. Like he's tied up, right? Let's
Yeah.
just say he's
Yeah.
tied up. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to take like the extra rope that's just kind of hanging off from where the knot is,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like loop it around him one more time, and then I'm gonna sling him onto my back and just tie him, like make it like a harness, and I'm gonna basically tie him to me
Okay.
so that he can't.
Goblin backpack.
Yeah, goblin backpack. And say, you know, if so, I'm gonna say to Bebo. So, okay, we go meet other goblins. If Bebo Can sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
Bebo tell goblins leave, or goblins attack. Bebo might get hit. Can't protect Bebo perfectly.
Bebo no like.
That's
I
too
still
damn
walk
bad,
out the door.
Norman.
Bebo has to pee.
You already peed.
I'm gonna do an insight check because he already peed himself. So I'm gonna see if
Okay.
I believe him. I'm
Okay.
actually, do I have like knowledge about goblins? Because if I do, then he might be telling the truth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your insight check.
All right.
Oh my
all right,
God.
insight. Here we go. Okay, 16.
He might be lying.
Okay. Well, so I have a feeling that he might be lying, but just in case, I'm gonna see how big the puddle is on the floor. How big is the puddle?
Pretty big.
Pretty big. All right. I'll say possibly. You might be lying, but I'm willing to take my chances. And I'll just start walking out of the room.
That goblin's gonna piss on you, bro.
Whatever.
Oh yeah.
So what about the two, are you guys going to leave the sacks of treasure that they left behind?
There's an inspection check for that, isn't
Not
there?
necessarily. You can see them. They're laying there.
What's there?
What's
Let's look
there?
inside. Why not?
Okay.
I'll stand by while they do that. Like, I'm not going to leave the chapel. I'm just going to move out of the room.
All right. So there's a sack that contains what appears to be 3 blocks of incense, a silver holy symbol that is shaped like a unicorn's head, and then what appears to be like some odd personal effects that might have belonged to the priest or priestess of this particular church. The other sack holds 3 empty vials, just glass vials, completely empty, and then an unlocked box. There's a slot along the top of the box, and you would know this to be like a donation box for the chapel. Opening the box up, you can see some copper pieces and some silver pieces in it.
It's not worth taking it from the chapel. I'll take those vials, though.
I mean, if I'm standing in the door as they're looting this stuff, and I say, "What? Just take it all, and we'll sort through it later." I don't actually see what they've got. I'm just as they're rummaging through. I would say, he gave us the treasure, so we'll take it and sort it when we're done.
There's a chapel donation box here. I feel wrong taking it.
I agree. That's not part of our mission.
That's fine with me. We came to punish these goblins for desecrating this area, so it would behoove us little to desecrate it further.
Agreed.
All right, I'll shift you guys back over to the front side of the temple. Because I imagine that you're exiting. From there, you guys can actually see hanging off of this building right here is a sign that indicates that is the Nightstone Inn.
People's are in caves, not in the inn.
It certainly is a stone inn now, because the stones are in.
Oh, boo!
That's like negative 50 experience points.
Everyone takes psychic damage.
Yeah. 1d100 psychic damage.
Oof.
This is typically where we take our break, so we'll take 10 minutes to get new refreshments or whatever you guys need, and we'll pick back up in 10 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
See you in 10.
Alright. Still think the only good goblin is dead goblin. That's because I'm in the mindset of Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, you need to knock that off.
My alignment's good. So I did the good thing by not taking the donation box.
Mm-hmm.
I also did the good thing by killing the goblin.
Depends on who you ask. The goblin was unarmed and trying to flee. You know, no one's gonna bat an eye. I'm just saying, like objectively, if you have an unarmed opponent, typically killing them is not a good action.
Goblin. The goblin could have gotten through the window and run and alert more goblins.
That's what he would have done. Yes.
If I had not killed him,
Yeah. No. Like
we would have been screwed.
my paladin is definitely not going to be one to chide you for killing a goblin.
Ta-da! I'm happy now. I'm trying really hard to stick to this good alignment when all I want to be is chaotic neutral.
Yep. Why are you good in the first place?
I have to be. I'm a cleric.
That means nothing. You can be an evil cleric.
Not from what I read. My alignment when I read through my stuff, my alignment was good.
Yeah, no. Maybe like if you were a life cleric, yeah, probably you would not be a evil cleric.
What about
But
force cleric?
Well, I'm saying like, for example, the life domain. Typically, life domain clerics are not evil. They are good, but there's the domain of the grave or something like that. Like there's death aligned domains, so you can be any alignment as a cleric.
Well, I'm a good guy for now. So.
Okay. Eventually, you might just get so sick of being a good guy that you're just like, I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I want now.
That might happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So like a chaotic neutral person would probably weigh their options and then maybe take the money from the box instead of just leaving it. But a good person would not do that.
Well, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
We should have left.
I am technically a good person.
You have things that you have to follow.
Yeah, I murder a lot in the name of good and righteousness. So I am technically a good person. Maybe not objectively a good person.
I don't think I listed. Oh no, I did list that one.
But you guys took the rest of the stuff though, right?
I took the 3 vials that were there.
Did you see what I put in chat about those?
Mm-hmm.
Box silver imps. 3 empty vials that used to contain holy water. Vark drank them. Is that the goblin I murdered?
Yeah, that's the goblins who had you smushed pretty thoroughly.
Oh, so there's not 15 or 16, Jared. There's 15.
Oh, right. Okay.
And Bebo's name is also on that list. So
Yeah. I'm just gonna include him though. You know, I was actually tempted to ask him, like after we got the information we wanted, before he started getting smart. I was gonna say, you know, one last question: can Bebo swim? I was gonna throw him out the window and into the water.
Nice.
Well, actually, there's no water nearby a window, so
Yeah.
I was gonna carry him outside and then throw him in the
I
water.
was gonna say it's a 15-foot wall. You're not throwing him.
he's a minotaur. I
could possibly throw him,
man.
I do have a ridiculous. I did roll at 24 athletics right at the beginning.
True.
So
Watch it roll
Anything
like a
soft?
3, and it's
yeah.
You smash him into the ground, and then there's no more Bebo.
I spike him like Sid from Ice Age spikes that watermelon.
oh god.
Goodbye, Bebo.
It's bound to happen eventually.
I mean, we're all back. I got myself a drink. Does anybody else need a drink or anything like that?
I've got a drink.
I got a drink.
I'm
Appreciate it.
I took the 3 vials though.
Dan, you gotta try this.
Is that beer or what is that?
What is it?
It's beer.
Looks
Beer.
like
I like beer.
It's pretty good.
Not a big beer fan.
What all? So you only took the vials. Are you taking the rest, Dan, or are you like? Do you need somebody to help carry the rest of it?
Well, I'm not taking the coins.
Okay.
Okay. Now the vials are those the glass vials?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they had. If you look in the chat, he put up everything that was in the stuff.
So
Really?
so far,
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on a second.
yeah. So far, the only things that have been taken are the vials, which is what
Rivik.
yeah, Rivik took. As a player, the silver holy symbol definitely intrigues me, but my character does not know that it's in the bag because he wasn't there to look in him.
Can I? Oh no, I've already.
We're
made
back
my
if you guys want. You guys can
Okay.
still be sorting through treasure. That's fine.
Oh,
So, I think I will like do that. Like take out the silver holy symbol and look and say, "This may interest you," and pass it on.
okay. I will look at it. I'll take it and I will inspect it real quick.
You would know for sure that this is a holy symbol for the goddess Maliki, which is the god of nature, one of the gods of nature, goddess of forests.
Okay. I have a holy symbol as well, but I just wrote holy symbol. I didn't put down what I have.
Same. I have a holy symbol, but it doesn't say which kind of holy symbol it is.
So I'll just say, nature birthed me, so I will in turn respect nature, and I'll kind of put it in my bags or wherever I have my other holy symbol. I'll put that one next to my other one.
Okay. You can put it on your treasure side of your character sheets, worth 25 gold pieces. Silver holy symbol of Maliki, shaped like a unicorn's head, worth 25 gold pieces.
Nice. So if I ever come up against a werewolf or something, I can just hold it in my hand and smack him in the face.
You could try. Octavio, do you want to take those 3 blocks of incense?
Yes, I was actually about to say that. I think I'm going to take the incense.
Yeah, they're worth 5 gold pieces each. You guys can feel free to add those to your character sheet.
In case there's some smooth moments that have to happen.
Smooth moments.
Some smooth jazz moments. Nice.
3 empty vials. I mean, I need to add that to my character sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put them
It's
on your
under-
treasure or equipment, wherever you want.
And it's under bio at the very bottom where it says treasure.
Okay.
25G. You said it was 25 gold?
25
Is
gold
what the-
pieces.
Okay.
Copy and paste it right from chat if you want.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
It's one of the reasons why I put it in there for you guys.
Yeah.
Trying to make it easy
Okay.
on you.
Okay, I put it in my treasure section.
Alright, you guys come back out of the temple to Lathander and Maliki, and the 2 wargs are now kind of just laying there across the square from you.
Okay.
Doggos are still in the yard.
Doggos are still in the yard. Yep.
Wow.
If we start attacking them, it might alert other enemies in the area.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around and notice that there's a path going up this way. So I'm gonna say we go and we investigate the inn over there. It looks like there's an entrance maybe over there. And as I make my way over there, which not really being stealthy, but I'm also not being overly loud. I'm not just like tromping through the freaking area.
Remember, you have a Bebo backpack. He might yell.
Well, if he does, he knows what might happen to him.
What is the? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What is the black circle with 3 bars over it? In the middle of the town. Yeah, that right there.
That
Great.
is a well. So that's a covered well. As you guys come back out of the temple, you now see that there seems to be a large hole in the middle of the town. Great big
That was there.
divot.
That was there before.
Oh, it was there, but you just didn't really take notice of it. And directly north of that large hole is a covered well.
To a goblin, that could be caves'.
Definitely.
Okay. That's a fair point. He did say it was by the forest, though, so that if it is a cave, probably not the one he's talking about.
You walked away. How are we hearing you? Unless you're yelling.
Oh,
at us.
yeah. No, if you're just talking about that by yourself, yeah, I'd ignore me.
Oh.
Ignore me.
It could be a caves.
So the funny thing is, as you walk over to that particular area, you notice that this is where the inn stacks their wood. There is not an actual door here.
Oh, okay. When I was walking up to the path at this point, where the connection is here,
Yep.
would I have seen this rubble back here? Would I have caught a glimpse of it around this corner here?
This rubble here in this very back corner? Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, you caught a glimpse of that.
All right. So having noticed that there's no entry here, just wood, I will make my way over to basically this corner here and kind of try to peer around. And if there's no enemies, then I'll make my way over here to try and see. Oop, I want to edit the token. To see if I can get in through this way.
Can we catch up with Drune?
Yeah, sure. You guys aren't in combat, so you can feel free to move accordingly. Alright, so let me shift your view just a moment here. As soon as I get done doing what I gotta do.
I guess I would move here and not go full bore into the line of sight of anybody that's inside. I want to just look.
Alright.
Again, you have a Bebo backpack.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys should shift now off to the side where you can actually see different things, right? You should be able to see kind of the inside of this thing. Drew, do a perception check.
All right, I'm so good at these, as you all know. Okay. That's an 8.
Okay. Taking a look in here, this seems to be the remains of the kitchen and the pantry of the inn itself. There's a lot of heavy debris. A lot of it was destroyed by the falling rock. Most of the kitchen, however, was undamaged. Set into the north wall is a stone fireplace, and the floor is covered with broken dishware and scattered utensils.
Okay. So I only see this first immediate room. There's a door there and a door there.
This door you would suspect goes to the outside.
Okay.
This door would lead further in.
Okay. So, probably be. Oh, I can't select my token over here.
You should be able.
Oh, that's because that wasn't my token. That was my name is over Octavio's token, so I thought that was mine. No, it is not. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll talk to my duders and be like, be ready for anything, and I'll kind of step over some of the wood here and start making my way.
As soon as you step over the pile of woods, you hear this squeak, and you see a goblin grab a large bag of something. Was over there in the corner, just kind of rummaging through it, and whoever this goblin is, whatever, it's a female goblin, tries to start making a break for it, but you could tell that this bag is like seriously slowing them down. And as the female goblin is dragging the bag, like muffins and loaves of bread are falling out of the bag itself. The bag is probably just about as big as this goblin is, and as soon as she gets to right about there, you hear Bebo go, "Gum gum!" And the goblin like freezes and looks at you guys.
Had Bebo on his back.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, let's see. I'll turn to the goblin and say, "Gum Gum, is it?" In Goblin. Bebo here has so generously offered us his services in exchange for peace. If you and the other goblins vacate, there will be no more trouble.
Trouble. What kind of trouble?
I'll let I am holding my two-handed axe in one hand, and I'll let it slide, like the haft just kind of slide, so that the head of the axe like thumps into the ground. That kind of trouble.
She sees the other two members of your party kind of like moving into position to kind of like surround her a little bit, and she sees your axe, and she like glances at her bag of goodies right there. Hark not like the fact that Bebo switched sides.
Oh, Bebo won't be staying with us.
I thought Bebo was the leader.
Bebo leader? I say in Goblin to Gum Gum.
Slowly glance over to Bebo and
Bebo not leader, Hark leader. Bebo no challenge the Hark.
Bebo
well,
lied.
either cooperate or Hark not have as big goblin army anymore.
What?
Gum Gum.
Cooperate.
Do as we
Cooperate.
ask. And there will be no more bloodshed.
You challenge Hark? She's looking right at you, Droon.
Where's Hark?
Caves?
Where caves?
Caves is to the north.
I'm not saying anything at this juncture, but if I hear Bebo try to like say anything to stop her from revealing the position of the cave, I want to like ready myself to reach back and just slap a hand over his face.
He doesn't seem to be saying anything right this moment in time.
So
Bebo's been caught in a lie. I'm hoping he's going to be silent.
I thought you were just gonna knuckle him. Just
yeah.
One quick
Taunt him.
knuckle punch. Yeah.
If he says anything, I might.
Just do a back slam. Just drop back and just
Slam him against the wall. Yeah. Actually, yes, that's a much better idea. If he starts to try and talk his way out of, I'll just like slam him on a wall. So I will look her dead in the eye and I will say to her question, "You challenge Hark?" I'll be like, "Yes, I challenge Hark."
What gum job should you win?
Wait. Are you saying if we kill Hark, we get the goblins?
Well, goblins fall, goblin boss!
This is gonna be great. I want to be a Minotaur Goblin boss.
I'm just thinking we can own an army of goblins.
This is gonna be
That's
great.
not what we're here for. We're just gonna get rid of the goblins and get paid.
No, I'm not actually saying this. I'm just in my player mind. I'm just like, this is gonna be great.
Oh, I know. I mean, it could be either way, but
I'll say, well, what is Gum Gum's job now?
Gum must pick oozes off Hark's feet. Gum Gum no like job.
Gross.
That does sound like a bad job.
Gum Gum know how to cook.
Gum
Certainly
Gum
know how
find
to pick
food.
There you go.
Gum
See,
Gum cook.
Gum already know.
Gum Gum cook. Gum Gum no rat stew. Gum Gum no a la rat. Gum Gum no rat fried bread. Gum Gum no bread fried rat.
Rat burger. Great.
Hey man, we don't have to eat the food. It's the goblins that have to eat the food. I'm not really worried about it.
Well,
Well-
technically, I think I'm very interested in this, like rat stew, and
You are a cat. I mean, you know.
I mean, this sounds great. I'm like, okay, you know, we were thinking about being goblin bosses, and now I'm in.
We've changed the entire campaign.
Gum Gum.
It's time to be goblin bosses.
Goblin cooks sound like good job for Gum Gum.
Gum Gum no have to pick Uggies off of your feet.
So I'll lift my foot up, and it's actually a hoof, and it's, other than being slightly dirty from walking on the ground, there's no goo or anything on it. See, no bads.
First have to beat Hark.
Help get other goblins to leave. Show us to Hark. I challenge Hark.
Gum Gum bring loot.
I'll just kind of like wave a dismissive hand.
I'm guessing the loot is her
Food.
food.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gum Gum like loots. Gum Gum don't want to leave loots.
Gum Gum eat and show us to Hark.
Gum Gum agree.
Looks like you don't need
Alright,
It's
alright.
like you don't need Bebo anymore.
Yeah. You know what? I want to say that to Bebo. I want to say like, great with Gum Gum, no need Bebo.
Bebo's all like, no,
I'll reach up and just kind of like pat his head and be like,
Bebo's
just joke, Bebo, just joke.
Bebo pick bads off feet.
Bebo's willing to do anything to live.
Yeah.
Gum Gum go get. Sorry. Gum Gum go get Larv and Snock. Pojo Tot Blink. Tell them. You challenge Hark.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Take us to Hark.
Now?
Well,
No.
so I'll kind of like just walk over to Octavio and kind of whisper to him, be like, I don't think we can leave the goblins here. There may be survivors in the keep. I was hoping to bring them all with us away from the town.
Well, no, he said that
Still
the
done.
survivors never made it to the keep. Bebo said the survivors never made it to the keep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought some did, but I guess not. Never mind.
No, you're right. He did say there were some humans in the caves. So,
Humans in caves. Gum Gum goes, Bebo! You not charge no more.
Oh, so he was in charge at one point.
You said
Okay,
Gum Gum have question. What name?
she's asking me.
Yeah.
You call me Droon.
Hark, Drone. Whatevs.
Easy say, yes.
Sure.
Okay, so before we go, are there any more humans here on the island? Are there any humans on the island?
Sumsum's in the place up highs.
Okay, so there are humans in the keep.
They try shoot arrows, but they really bad shots.
So, but nobody can get to the keep because the bridge is destroyed.
I'm gonna ask them. Them. Either one. Bebo and Gum Gum. Are there any parts of the wall that have fallen? The big wooden palisade that goes around the entire town. Are there any parts of wood wall that have fallen?
Bebo says, Bebo was playing with rope and bell. Gum Gum goes, Gum Gum found foods.
They're simple-minded creatures.
Yes. That's why I'm using simple words.
Maybe derp, or jillik, or longo, or yak.
So, and this is out of character.
Okay.
I'm okay with her getting the other goblins as long as we go with her, because we in Droon's mind, he wants the goblins out of here. That's our whole purpose from being here, to basically eliminate the goblin threat, to remove them from the area, whether we kill them or get them out. And so in his mind, the easiest way to do that, as it stands now that I've challenged the leader, is to, you want all the goblins there to see it happen.
That's
So, but in case the goblins get any ideas while we're gone, there's still humans over there. So, yeah, I don't really want the survivors to be in any trouble while we're gone.
So we gotta take all the goblins.
That's essentially what Droon will say to the group, not to the goblins, but to the group. I guess Bebo will know because he can speak common. But yeah, he wants to gather up all the goblins and take them with us. Have them all lead us back to the cave.
Gum Gum kind of cocks her head sideways a little bit, looks at you guys, and says in common, she says, Goblins all return together.
Okay.
I can agree to that.
Very well. We have an agreement. We have pact.
Arza, you gonna check the rest of this place?
We should.
For goblin friends, yes.
Gum Gum look for more lootses. She points towards Rivik and then points towards the sack. You's a bigger than Gum Gum. Carries?
Technically, if all goblins leave, we get paid, right?
Are you asking the GM a question?
Well, okay, yes, I'm asking the DM a question.
You were told that Lady Nandor has a bounty out for goblins.
Okay, but we have to kill them, or...
You never talked to the person that put the bounty out to find out.
Because when we got here, the person...
All right,
everybody was missing.
Way too loosey-goosey.
Too vague.
Too vague, yeah. All right, so we didn't make a good deal. Maybe I should make an insight roll, but like, in my mind, what is it gonna take to get paid?
You'd probably have to find the person that put the actual bounty out and talk with them to find out what their terms are.
Oh, okay.
We have to search the whole fucking place anyway.
Do we, though? I mean, that's the thing. Like, we really just need the goblins to leave.
So, here's my plan, or my thoughts on a plan. Before we leave, before we have them take us to Hark, we have them help us somehow bridge the bridge. Basically make the other island accessible, so at the very least, the humans can leave and go back to the main town. Like, they can at least not be holed up on an island without potentially food or water. You know, we need to go make sure that those survivors are okay.
So we're gonna build a bridge for the goblins to...
No, not the goblins. They're not going to go over. Because they'd probably be attacked by the humans.
Okay, so I'm not assuming that there are survivors. Seems like this is a town that got attacked. Everybody left. Goblins came in. There's probably survivors.
Yeah,
But-
well, I asked Gum Gum, and they said that there are humans that are over in the keep, and some of them shot arrows back at them.
Okay, that's fair, but
They're
That's-
safe there for the moment.
also not why we're here, right? We just gotta get
Maybe not, but we are good people, so I feel like we would want to
Wait,
check.
wait. Octavio, what's your alignment?
What is my alignment? Good question.
Ah, see?
Well, yeah. So, I guess, like, in character, true, we are here for a bounty. However, if there are people in need, then we should do what we can to aid them, at least in the minimum capacity.
I agree with Droon.
All right.
We
I guess
already
I can
have a
do that.
deal with the goblins for us to go to their leader.
I guess that's acceptable.
Use fights like married couple. Gum Gum
You-
said that.
You obviously haven't seen Minotaur couples.
Trues. Seen ogre couples.
Close, not quite.
Weez has one at caves.
All right, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, that's good information to know. Ogre
Is-
couple in the
is-
cave.
Is Hark goblin or ogre?
Hark gobs. Hark one come up with idea of luring ogre couple to caves.
Okay, out of character, that's fucked up. What could they be doing with an ogre couple in there? Like, really?
Forcing them to be enforcers.
Yeah, but it's a couple. So what do you think's going on in there? Anyway, sorry, PG.
Gum Gum enjoy last meal. Before Gum Gum left caves, Gum Gum had first time ever human.
Human? You ate humans?
They comes right in.
Okay.
All runnings from rocks falling from skies. Hark's thought good idea. Eat humans.
So, I'm gonna interject it with her speech here and ask her, do you know who attacked the humans?
Says they. I think they's all like drinkers because it says cloud with great big castle drop its rocks.
Cloud with a giant castle?
Humans drunkards.
We'll have to report that back to the whoever gave us this bounty or wherever we found this bounty from. We'll have to report that back to.
You heard the rumor that there was a bounty in Nightstone for goblins. You haven't
Oh.
actually got the bounty yet. You were going to Nightstone to pick up the bounty to kill goblins, and we're supposed to talk to this lady Nander to get the actual bounty itself. There was no business, they weren't hiring out in Daggerford.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
So by the time we got here, everybody was gone, and we couldn't get any of the information we needed.
Correct.
The only
Okay.
thing we have is a bunch of goblins running through town.
All right. So we'll have to make a note to ask or to report this to the next town we come across, I guess, or whoever we find that's alive. See if they know anything.
Can we inspect the rest of the inn?
You guys have control of your characters. The storyline is driven by you guys, so if you guys want to go through a different door, then go through a different door.
I'm not gonna carry the bag of food.
Gum Gum just kind of frowns but looks towards Octavio. Use a carry bag?
Dan?
Yeah?
Oh.
She's looking at you, asking you if you would carry the sack full of goodies that she has.
Okay. So I'll take the bag and you said there was bread in it, right?
Looking at it, you've got several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cook's utensils, a jar of cloves, a jar of saffron, a dented silver jug, and a cracked hourglass.
Jeez. Okay. I'll take the bag and I'll give Gum Gum 1 muffin.
Gum Gum's eyes just kind of light up. She just...
Alright. So I'm going to...
What's its name?
I'm guessing she's asking Octavio what his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Octavio.
She turns to the dragonborn and she says, "What's its name?"
Will address me as Riddick.
Gum Gum.
Matter of fact.
Gum Gum, go get other gobs.
Yes, I follow. And so he'll follow her to go get the other goblins.
But gobs,
Oh, what?
he's a said you check here's. Gum Gum, go get other gobs. Boss Drew no not need to come.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Basically, that's what Drew's gonna say. It's like that doesn't sound that doesn't sound good to me.
Drew no trust?
No, not yet.
Trust earned.
Boss Hark trust Gum Gum to take care of bads on feet. Boss Drew no trust Gum Gum? Gum Gum no like this.
Drew no boss yet. Not while Hark still lived.
Truth. Hark still lives. Hark still boss. Boss tells Gum Gum, slay anyone's not goblins.
That's not good.
Can Gum Gum slay? Can Gum Gum slay Droon?
Maybe not Gum Gum's, but Sniff and Snarf could.
Well, you just sealed your fate.
I'm guessing Sniff and... Okay, so... could I assume that Sniff and Snarf are the ogres?
You could do an insight.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So... I was under the assumption that all these names that you gave were all goblins, so... But since you've given that there's ogres, I thought they were separate. Apparently they might not be. Insight. There it is. I got...
Yeah, you could assume that Sniff and Snarf might be the potential ogres.
Okay. Does Hark fight his own challenges, or do Sniff and Snark fight for him?
Hark fight when Hark challenged. Hark not challenged yet, like you say.
Like the...
So you bring Hark here, or we go to Hark?
You say you want Gum Gum take you to Hark.
Well, yes. But Gum Gum say you bring goblins here.
Yes, but you say you no trust Gum Gum.
Yes. Me want to go with Gum Gum to see Hark. In
But
time.
Hark trust Gum Gum.
Even if I trust Gum Gum, I still go with Gum Gum to meet Hark.
Gum Gum no like this now.
I look over to Bebo and say, "What say you, Bebo?"
Bebo looks kind of over his shoulder at you and gobs women's. And he just shrugs.
How can Gum Gum show us where Hark is if she go to see Hark without Droon?
Gum Gum no go to Hark right now. Gum Gum go get rest of Gobos. Here in town.
That's exactly what. Oh my
We're
God.
running in circles. I say it's time to.
No, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But she apparently we are speaking the same thing in a different way. Yes, he's right. Goblin women, just like any regular woman. Fuck.
Gum Gum go get Gobos in town. You look in here. Gum Gum have you meet where Sniff and Snark are.
This doesn't seem right.
I agree. Feel we're being set up.
Yeah. We should...
What's set up?
No. Gum Gum show us Hark.
Now?
Now.
What about rest of Gobos? In towns.
We see rest of Gobos.
But Hark at caves.
Yep.
Okay. She starts to walk off.
Better follow her.
All right, I guess we're following her.
You guys are gonna follow her?
I am.
Splitting up the party is never a good idea. Just
Yeah,
to be the
no.
reference.
If everybody's going, I have to go. I'm not going to stick around with a goblin strapped to my back.
Okay. So Gum Gum is heading this particular direction, like towards the bridge. You guys can feel free to move your characters.
Okay.
She gets right here in the middle of the square, sticks her hand in her mouth, and blows a really loud whistle.
I knew it!
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
I
All
knew
right.
it! We should have killed her when we had the chance.
Well, you know what? Now I don't have to feel guilty about it.
Roll for
Okay.
initiative, right? At normal, right?
Yep, just at normal.
Nice. Wait, what?
Beat me some
Where's
gum.
where's my I don't see my dice. I clicked it and it showed Chris's dice, and I thought I rolled the 16, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And then I got 12. I'm like, wait, what? How did I get a 12?
That Gum Gum has 20. Got a nat 20 for initiative.
I don't know if she got a nat 20.
And the only person I'm missing is Octavo.
Octavo rolled 22. It's on the chat.
Yeah.
He didn't click on his token, but that's okay. I got him. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Alright. So, you guys are not that close to her. She double timed it. So, got about 15 feet to her. Alright. So she ran out there in the middle of the square, stuck her hand in her mouth, and she blew a loud whistle. At that, both of these large dogs, they stand up. Their ears perk up. They look in your direction, and they look mad. Octavio. You are up, sir.
Okay. I will go ahead and cross the the space, I'm gonna take on a dog.
You can only move 30. You can only move 30, right?
Yep.
Then you can't get all the way over there.
You can get as far as you want, and then if you want, you can like hold your attack until a dog gets there if you want.
Yep.
Or you could go after Gum Gum because she's right there.
I would
No.
go after
No,
goblins. Get more goblins.
no. I'm gonna go for the dogs.
All right.
So let's see. It's gonna be 5, 10, 15.
You can move up to where the grate is.
Right there.
Well, yeah.
Awesome. Are you gonna use that well as any sort of cover, or are you just gonna stand next to it?
If I can use it as cover, I will.
Can. Yeah. So you're readying your battle axe for one of the wards comes within melee range.
Yep, I'm kind of like kneeling down
All right.
with the axe, ready to hit across the side.
Okay. Gum Gum's turn is next. She's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she's gonna use her action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she's gonna holler out, Octavio, you're gonna hear her holler out in Goblin. Tot! Pojo! Come quick! We's under attacks! That brings up Rivik.
Let's see.
I keep thinking Octavio is an enemy because of his red ring.
Not an enemy.
I'm gonna go back up Octavio because I can make that diagonally.
Sure, go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm here.
Awesome.
I used my turn to move and ready my maid.
Okay. So this northern warg here, he
Big.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna close the distance right up to Octavio and Rivik. So Octavio, you've got your battle axe ready. The warg comes running in at you, chomping at the maw to get at you. You've got your battle axe ready. Go ahead and take your swing.
Okay.
Nice.
20 is definitely gonna hit. Yeah.
It's a nat 22.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not a nat 20.
That's a 14.
Nope, it would be green if it was a nat 20.
It is green on my screen. Oh, it's initiative. Never mind.
Stupid.
Alright, so you bring that battle axe down and chop right into like the thick, meaty section of the forepaw, and kind of thuck, and the dog just is growling in your general direction. But Rivik, you've also got your mace ready to strike at this warg, so go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. That requires me to click the word mace first, right?
Correct. That's a natural 20. So go ahead and roll the mace damage. 11 points of damage. So
Nice.
Octavio brings down the axe and catches it right here in the meaty part of the shoulder, and the head just kind of, moves this way just a little bit, and you zero in on that skull and bring down your mace and crack it across the head. You could see a large kind of crack split open his head. This warg is bloodied and not looking good already. But the warg now is going to go ahead and take his bite at the person that really hit him hard, so he's going to take a bite at Rivik.
Okay.
The jaw comes down with a 22 to hit, Rivik.
Ouch. Yeah, that definitely hits me because my armor class is only 18.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a pretty high roll. It's going to be 10 points of piercing damage. Are you still standing?
I have 11 hit points, so I have one. I have 1 hit point.
I'm also going to need you to do a strength saving throw. So on your character sheet, there's a saving throw section. Just click on the one that says strength.
Oh, no.
So the dog grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you down to the ground. Now you are prone on the ground in front of the warg.
Damn it.
It has latched onto you pretty hard. So I'm going to put this little snail symbol on your character to indicate that you are down and kind of on the ground right this moment in time, okay?
Damn.
That brings up Tot. Tot, you're gonna not really know what he does because you've got this great big huge warg in your face, but he's gonna take his turn over there. Okay. And then it's gonna be warg number 2's turn, who's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's gonna go around the south side of the well, come up towards the cat, because, you know, cats and dogs, natural enemies.
Of course.
And he's going to take a bite at Octavio. Octavio, that's an 8.
That'll miss.
Stupid game. Alright, Droon, you are up. You see the warg just grab your friend Rivik and drag him down to the ground with a vicious bite.
Yes, I do. God dang it.
Make it.
So, question about lay on hands.
Okay?
It just says as an action,
Yep.
you can touch a creature. What kind of action is that? Like,
That's an action. So it's like,
So, like-
instead of attack, instead of use an object, instead of
Okay.
cast a spell, that's your action.
okay, which means I basically can't do anything else. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move directly. I can't be in Rivik's space, but I can move next to Rivik.
Yep.
And I will, as he's being mauled by this wolf, this warg thing, and I will say, "Come on, you're not out of this fight yet. Live!" And I'll touch him and give him 5 HP using lay on hands.
Awesome.
And
I
then
have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
So on
go
your character sheet, Rivik, you've got where it says hit points.
Yeah.
So it says current hit points right below where it says hit point maximum. So if you just type in the fact that you're at 6, right there.
So in the current hit points
Correct.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
and
I
there's
just
also
typed in
arrows.
6.
Yep. And then hit enter, and then you just keep track of that as you get hit and as you heal.
Well, I'm at 6, guys.
All right, and then can I, as a bonus action, can I take some sort of defensive stance to try and protect him, or at least protect myself?
You can. You've got a shield, right?
I don't actually.
You can try to interpose yourself between.
Basically, that's what I want to do. Rather than let the other warg try and attack him,
Okay.
I'd rather the warg attack me.
In order to do that, you're going to have to also get prone. Are you okay with that?
No. I don't want to be.
Rivik's gonna die!
Sorry. Like, I mean, it's likely out of character, of course, but it's likely that the warg is going to attack the target that's in its face rather than the one that's already being attacked by another warg. But I don't know. In order to protect you, I'd have to be down at your level, which is just asking to get hit.
You do see some goblins come running from the north there, Droon. Your position is a little more advantageous. Now, Rivik, Octavia, you can also see them. You see a couple of goblins move into position from the north. This goblin here, he's got a short bow. This goblin here, he's got a short bow, and he's also passed a short bow off to Gum Gum.
So,
range attacks now.
we need to get him free and back into the inn. We're too open out here.
That brings up Octavio.
Okay, cool.
You are surrounded by 2 dogs on either side. If ever there's a time for you to get mad, I would.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's time to rage.
Yeah, rage away.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah. All right. So, and I'm gonna attack the northern warg.
Okay. Awesome. So now all of a sudden Octavio's just like, and then did you say it? Did you have like a battle call or anything like that? What do you do, Octavio, to get mad?
I do think like I like show teeth, and I'm just like, and
Nice.
Fur just stands up on your own.
yeah, total hair standing up like I've been electrocuted.
All right, we'll take that swing with your battle axe. I do believe I put on your character sheet one that says rage attack. Yeah, so that already factors in the extra bonus damage if you hit. 15 is going to hit that northern warg, so go ahead and roll your damage there, sir. 11 slashing damage. You bring that axe like around and chop into the exact same spot where you hit previously, and off comes the warg's head, releasing poor Rivik from its grasp.
Yes.
So that warg is done for, dead and out of the picture, decapitated. Gum Gum draws the bow from her friend Tot, grabs an arrow, and takes aim at the figure laying on the ground, Rivik, and takes a shot. But because you are on the ground, she has disadvantage to hit you.
Also, there's, a warg body laying in front of him.
Yeah, that's going to be a 10. I don't believe that hits you.
No, it does not.
Okay. That brings up Rivik. So you are prone on the ground. You can use half your movement to stand up, which gives you 15 feet of movement should you want to move. Would you like to stand up?
I would like to stand up.
Okay.
Can he still use the disengage action after that?
There's no opponents around him right now, so he doesn't need to disengage from anything.
Oh, I thought there was a warg right there.
Not just to the south of Octavio.
Oh, I thought Rivik was... Oh, that's... God dang it! His freaking name is on top of Octavio's thing, so I think that's him. Damn it!
Alright, Rivik, what do you want to do?
Give me a second, because...
Okay.
I might... Can I cure wounds for myself?
You sure can. If you just want to click on the Cure Wounds block on your character sheet, should automatically roll it for you.
Cast at what level? 1.
Yep, you only have first level. So you heal for 4 more, which brings you up to a total of 10, so you're only 1 down from
Max.
Then do me a favor, so go to the Spells tab on your character sheet, and there should actually be where the first level spells are. It says 2 and then 2. You should actually be able to decrease that one where it says slots remaining down to 1. Should be like an error.
I just did.
Yeah, that helps you keep track of your spell slots. You have
Okay,
15 feet of movement should you wish to move.
I'm gonna move behind Rune, because I think I can.
Yep, 15 feet, so...
That's good.
Alright. Tot is going to go ahead and take a shot at Octavio with his short bow. That's an 11, Octavio. I don't believe that hits you. good. Alright, the warg in front of you, he's going to try to bite Octavio with a 12. That doesn't hit you either. That brings up Droon. They are like, this cat is just nimble, dodging left and right out of the way.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to get the hair out of my mouth. I'm going to try to swing my axe at it.
At the warg?
The warg.
Yeah,
yes.
go for it.
Alright, great axe. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, alright.
That's gonna hit the warg.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. 11. Nice.
11 points of damage. The warg, you're gonna go ahead and he's gonna like push himself up and just try to chomp at you, and you're just gonna get a good slice down its side.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, because I hit with the attack action, I will attempt to use my hammering horns to shove it back up to 10 feet.
All right, so that's a contested strength, right? Or it makes a strength.
DC, yeah, DC saving throw, strength saving throw, DC 15.
This warg itself gets pushed back 10 feet from you. Your horns kind of dig into the side of it and just shove them back out of the way. And all of a sudden, Octavio is not pressed right this moment in time.
Does forcing an enemy away from you, like an ally, it doesn't provoke attacks?
Nope.
Good. Okay,
Nope.
Just want to make sure.
Nope. Has to use its movement. Being pushed or shoved does not provoke opportunity attacks, unfortunately.
So I'll just like reach around to slash it when it's trying to attack me and just duck underneath its head and kind of flip it back a little bit. My horns just.
Awesome. So Pojo, he's going to take a shot at Droon with the big Minotaur. That's a 19, Pojo.
That definitely hits.
It's going to be 8 piercing damage. Dang.
Holy shit.
Yeah, good shot, Pojo. Octavio. Now Droon's got himself an arrow thunk, right in the shoulder. Just kind of jabbed him.
Down on one knee, just like, ugh.
Damn.
So it was 8, right? Alright.
I mean, they're so far out of range. I think I'm just gonna step over and just like put this warg out of its misery.
All right, do it to it, my friend.
Come on, big money, no whammy.
Octavio, explain this hit to me. What are you aiming for here on this warg?
Of course, I'm going for the neck.
All right.
That's what you do with a dog.
All right. Roll your damage there. Going for the throat on this freaking mangy mutton right in front of you.
Dick.
13 points of damage opens up a great big huge gash underneath his throat, and blood comes gushing out. The warg is now wavering, and this big old splash of dog blood all over the ground in front of you. It is not looking good. It's very bloody. It seems dazed from that. Barely holding on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gum, he's going to go ahead and take a shot. He's going to take a shot at Rivik with his short bow. That's an 8, Rivik. I don't suspect that hits you, so the arrow just goes wide. You can see it coming, and you're like, just kind of move out of the way of it. Thunk! Right into the ground next to you. That brings up your turn, Rivik.
Can I move to finish the
You can move within 30 feet, wherever you want, my friend. You do you. Don't worry about the rest.
Okay, there we go. With my mace. Sorry, I have to re-bring up my character sheet every time.
It's alright.
Otherwise it's in the way.
No worries.
Okay. Now I click mace, right?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Alright, Rivik. Tell me how you're gonna kill this warg. His throat is slashed. It's just wavering back and forth, barely alive.
Just like the last one, I'm gonna crush its skull.
Crush its skull. Bring that mace down right on top of its head and just bonk right off the ground. Oh yeah, for sure. You just hear this loud crunch as the warg is dead.
Yay!
Todd, he's gonna yell out, "Sniff! No!" And he's gonna take a shot at Rivik.
Sniff and snark for the dogs.
Oh, a natural 20 on you, Rivik.
Oh no!
That sucks!
That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage. You feel this arrow just land straight in your back, almost dead center, next to the spine.
Ow, so I'm back down to 4 health points.
That brings up Droon.
Okay, so I have a question regarding the dash action. What's the actual rules for that? Do you like?
So if you take the dash action, you just move an additional 30 feet.
Okay, as part of my action, correct?
That is your action.
That is my action to move an extra 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to yell to my team, find some cover, or...
When you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. The increase equals your speed after applying any modifiers. With a speed of 30 feet, for example, you can move up to 60 feet on your turn if you dash.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, as I'm doing this, I'm going to yell out, "Get to cover!" And then I'm going to charge using the dash action. I'm going to be charging at Gum Gum. 2, 5, 6.
Kill the betrayer!
I can get right to Gum Gum.
Okay.
I can get right in front of her face. So I'm going to charge straight into Gum Gum's face,
All right.
and I'll be like, "You're going to regret betraying us!" And then I'm going to use my Goring Rush to gore her. Or actually, I can make one melee attack with my horns. Yeah. So I'm going to gore her, attempt to.
Right, with your horns. And I believe that's on your character sheet with your horns itself.
12.
She sees you coming down the path towards her, and she's so nimble that she just barely dances out of the way as you kind of like bring your head up towards her. So unfortunately you miss, but you're right there in her face.
Okay. If they're using bows, I'd rather be in their face. So...
Pojo is going to go ahead and move 5, 10 feet, and he's going to turn and he's going to aim at Droon, draw back his bow, and take a shot at you, Droon. That's a 14 to hit you.
Which is not going to hit.
Octavio!
All right. So let's see.
You have Feline Agility, don't you?
I think so.
I believe it's on your character sheet.
Let me
No, it's
check
not.
that. No, it's not.
It's not on your character sheet, but it's an ability you have. Where is it? Feline Agility. Your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. You've actually got it on your additional features and traits.
Cool. So that means that I can easily run here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And take a swing.
That poor Pojo who just tried
That Pojo.
tried to shoot at your friend Droon.
Yeah, Pojo's the bad guy. So
He's also the only goblin that has a good aim.
well, that too. Ooh. My character sheet is blank.
Refresh.
It must be my internet.
Sometimes, well, it's roll 20. Sometimes we found that out earlier. Once in a while, roll 20 will just be like, I don't like you, so I'm not going to work for you. So
It's like, you need some more ads. That's what you need.
yeah. Right now, we're taking a break due to roll 20.
All right.
Oh yeah, should probably. So we're down 2 of those. Yeah, so we're down to 13.
Time to 13 goblins. Oh, you're keeping track now?
Well, because I mean, obviously those 2 wargs had names that you gave out, so
Haha!
I was counting
Sniff and
total
Stark.
number of enemies now.
Is your character sheet back, Dad?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Do you trust my roll?
Wait. It just came back.
Alright. A 9 is gonna miss, poor Pojo.
Oh, shit.
Just like right over his head.
Gone with your roll.
Right over poor Pojo's head.
We keep expecting to fight normal humanoids, not short ones.
Yes, exactly. Hold on. Why you no play? Okay, there we go. Actually, we'll do this one. That's a better song. Alright, that brings up Gum Gum, who's gonna throw down the bow and draw out the scimitar. And she's gonna try to scimitar poor Droon in her face with a 21, Droon!
Okay, that's a hit.
That's gonna be 7 slashing.
All right, Droon is falling down to the ground.
Boom! Down
I'll
goes
be right
Droon.
back. I have to use the restroom.
What's a bad time to use the restroom now?
Oh,
It's your turn!
no. The cliffhanger.
Yep,
I'm sorry. I have to go.
That's okay.
it's all right. Go for it, dude.
Well, I imagine that Rivik's going to probably move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, getting closer to...
I was gonna
his
say if he
friend.
has a bonus action spell to heal, that would be wonderful.
I did not give him healing word.
Shit.
Let's see, but he can use...
Stabilize or some shit.
He can use Sacred Flame from here. So he's going to use Sacred Flame on the goblin that just took you out.
So Gum Gum.
Gum Gum's going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. She rolls a 9 when she had to get a 13. So she takes 8 points of sacred fire that comes down onto her head and lights her into flames. And up in flames goes poor Gumdrum.
No. Gum.
What's that saying? The Dum Dum, you need Gum Gum or something like that? Like, I don't know. There's something. I think it was a Flintstones thing, maybe.
See, Droon is down, so you don't count as an opposing force. So Tot is just going to go ahead and draw his bow and arrow and take a shot at poor Octavio.
Wow.
Octavio, that's going to be a 22 to hit you.
Jeez.
Total miss.
That's going to be 4 points of piercing damage because you are currently raging. And that was a total of 8.
Yeah.
Droon is up, and Droon, I need you to click on Death Saving Throw on your character sheet.
Oh, damn.
An 11 is a pass.
All right. So I will do successes.
Pojo in front of you, he's going to throw down his bow and arrow, draw his scimitar, and try to swing at you. That's an 11, Octavio. Just whoosh. You're just going to use your shield and kind of bash him out of the way with no
Dink.
problem whatever. Dink, yes. Good sound effect. Good sound effect. I like that. And then it comes up to your turn, Octavio.
All right. So my this is tough. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the kid that I'm engaged with.
Pojo.
Yep.
What happened?
You sacred flamed poor Gum Gum, and she went up in fire.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not me.
Not you.
Okay, that was my second spell, right?
No, it was a
Yeah,
cantrip.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It was a cantrip, so it doesn't cost you spell slot.
Oh, okay.
You can do that over and over again. That's why you have 3 cantrips.
Is one of them mending?
Yes.
Nice. It's gonna making sure Forge Cleric without mending.
What you got, Octavio? Let me see that Rage Axe. That's a definite hit on poor Pojo.
Nice.
Look, how do you kill
take
this
it.
particular goblin? Because that is just like from full health to dead plus
And
5.
Bye, Pojo.
You're just gonna like slice him right across the chest. The top half is gonna boop, and then the feet are just gonna like walk for a couple of seconds and then topple over.
Yeah, I want to go straight down with the axe like you do when
Oh,
you're chopping wood.
Cleave him in half so he does one
Yeah.
of those numbers.
Yeah.
You still have the ability to move if you want to move too now.
Okay, so I will go ahead and move and try to.
Well, you can't attack, but you can move up to
I
top.
can't attack, but I can kind of like, hey,
Do an
Stop.
intimidation. Yeah, you're trying to get him to attack you, right?
yeah,
Yeah, do an intimidation. Do it.
all right.
What do you say?
I just say stop.
To the goblin?
Yeah.
Okay. That brings up Rivik. You see your friends down over there.
I do. I'm wondering if I can use healing abilities to bring him back up, or do I
can.
have to have?
You could use just a medicine check to like stabilize him, but he doesn't gain any healing from a medicine check. So he won't be in danger of dying, but he doesn't gain any magical healing.
So I need to move and do a medicine check.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
If you had any more spell slots, you could also cast Cure Wounds, but if you don't, it's whatever. Medicine check is good enough.
I think he's got one more,
I do.
but I think he wants to try to save that.
See how it is. I'm kidding. It's okay. I'm just messing with you, dude.
Do you want me to use Cure Wounds on you? Because I will.
You're
if
the cleric. Do you want to use Cure Light Wounds? If not,
Sure.
it's fine.
Sure, I'll use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On. So do I click Cure Wounds
Yep.
now?
Yep.
What level? Submit. 6.
Cool.
And then you have no more first level spell slots left, Rivik.
No, not for today.
Tot is going to go ahead and he's going to swing at... Well, hang on. You intimidated him, huh?
At 16.
Tot's going to, like, look around at all of his dead friends. He's going to take his scimitar and he's just going to throw it down on the ground. So officially, you guys are out of combat right this moment in time. I'll shut off the combat music for right this moment in time. Tot throws down his weapon. Droon, you come to and you're laying on the ground.
Okay. So I wake up
Yeah.
with, like, still slightly angry because I was just in the middle of fighting somebody before I passed out for
Uh-huh.
a few seconds. So I wake up and it's like, and I see Gum Gum's, like, seared corpse laying there next to me, and I'll spit on it, and then I'll stand up.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so you stand up. And we're out of turn order, so you guys don't have to.
And then as I stand up, I'll take a breath, and then I'll look over my shoulder at the goblin that was still strapped to my back when I fell. I'll be like,
You look over your shoulder towards your back, and the ropes are just hanging there.
of course they are.
There's no
Viva
goblin.
got away.
Of course they are.
Viva got away.
So I'll just kind of grunt with disapproval, be like, ah. And then I'll say, well, at least we still have you. And looking at the other goblin that threw down his
Tot
sword.
Tot crosses his arms in front of him.
I say we kill it. Last time we didn't kill it, we ended up in a battle.
I mean, actually, that makes sense. So I'll say in Goblin, can you offer us something to help you live?
You want chicken? And he points to the yard over here, the farmyard. You can see there's a couple of chickens over there.
Soul. You poor soul.
You ain't living.
Actually, I do want chicken, though.
Talk a chicken!
So, and I'll just say no. Can you take us to Hark?
Talk, not supposed to.
Work last time.
If you take us to Hark, or okay, hang on. I want to think about how I want to say this, or I'll let somebody else say it if you don't want to say it. I don't care. Either you say yes, or you die. No more cases.
That's not. He's being facetious.
Okay. So, I guess I will take the ropes off of my back, and I'll tie this one up too. And I will tie it myself.
Alright, do a survival check for me.
I'm not trained in that. It's probably worse. Oh!
Oh, wow.
You
okay.
you tie those hands pretty good. You tie the feet up, kind of hog tie them a bit, and then you strap them to your back. And you're like, this one's not getting away this time.
No. Nice. I make sure to tie his mouth too.
So you like, you put a rope through his mouth too?
Yes. Well, it's a rope. There's like a sock or some other thing that I can make so that he can't just chew through the rope. You know.
Okay.
Whatever piece of leather, something, whatever.
Okay. Sure.
So that way he's like thoroughly gagged and just bound.
Sure. Why not?
All right. So
I still say we should have killed him.
we'll leave that to the villagers. I'm gonna walk. I say, well, now we should probably check for any more before we press on. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's great. Shut up.
I've been impressed by how loyal they were. I was not expecting that. But given that, I'm not sure if we should keep this one.
You know, at this point, like, Droom was about to walk off, like, this way when you were saying that. And so he kind of pauses and this... and just, like, he pulls him off of his back, and then he just kind of, like, thumps him down onto the ground in front of you guys, and then starts walking this way.
Which way? South?
North. I pinged the map.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with him, Octavio?
Well, I'll just go up to him and be like, so you said chicken. Where's the chicken?
See, he's like trying to nod towards the field over here. And you can see that there's a couple of chickens just roaming around in there.
So, where's Hark?
Because he's gagged.
He is gagged. So.
I know. Yeah? The caves. To the north, right? Not to the north? I'll take his gag off. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's
Oh.
kill him.
Go ahead.
Where's Hark?
Harking Cave.
Yep, to the north, right?
What's north?
Okay, that's a good question.
Stupid fucking.
Do we even know which way north is?
We do.
Well, if we do, then you can just point in the direction.
This way,
Which way are you pointing?
to the north.
He kind of shrugs best he can while he's tied up. No, just follow others.
Yeah. And you do know that Hark was challenged, right?
Hark? Challenge?
Yeah.
By who?
Drew. I pointed at Droon. I'm like, Droon challenge Hark.
He can't look that direction, so he's kind of like trying to crane his neck a little bit, and
He like falls over backwards.
he just kind of like he just kind of shrugs. Drew,
Not a big
new
deal.
gobble boss?
Yeah.
So we can lie to the goblin.
That's what I was trying to do.
Droon
So-
new
Go ahead.
Gabo bus.
You walked away, so you're up there.
But I wasn't gonna say anything as to what they're saying. I want to search the island, but I want to kind of just do it, like show you the plan, and then have you tell me how much time it takes to do all that.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the way this game goes.
Okay.
You get to
Well,
role
we can-
play
we can-
out searching the entire island. Welcome to Friends of Thunder. We're in no rush.
Okay.
We
It's
can
because
sidebar.
they're doing their thing, and I don't want to interrupt that, so I just wanted to tell you what my plan
Oh,
was.
you're
So that when I get
wandering
to-
off. I will let you know how far you get if you're wandering off to search the island.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
How about that? Would that work better?
You're soloing
I
this.
guess, yeah.
Okay.
Splitting
What?
up the party is never a good idea.
Do this for me, Jarrett, if you want to tell me the plan. Type it out, but go /W and then type, me. Do you know how to
Yeah.
type whisper in Roll20?
Yeah.
Type out your plan as they're role playing with the goblin.
Yeah, as the DM salivates,
All right.
he's just like, "Oh,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna wander off by myself."
So you have taught there, Rivik and Octavia. What are you guys asking him?
All right. Anyway, so I'm like,
I don't
okay,
speak goblin, so I can't ask him jack shit.
Some of
true,
the goblins
true.
spoke
Common.
common.
I wanted to see if maybe this Gabo would give us different information, but
Okay. Well, you have to ask different questions.
all right, very good point.
By the way, I put a couple of chickens on the map for you.
I saw
Oh
those,
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
You're
Where-
gonna get those chickens.
Okay, I asked. Oh yeah, where rocks come from?
Oh,
Rocks. Tot, no.
Tot, no.
Tot, no.
Meaning you don't know.
Tot.
You taught here before rocks?
His name is Todd.
Yeah. But taught here before rocks. Or after.
Tot after rocks.
Yeah. All Gabos after rocks, right?
Hark Hark sent out party for loots.
After rocks.
People show up. Hark say, village empty. We get all loots we want.
Where village people go?
Caves.
They found the
Goblin?
band.
Goblin caves?
YMCA. Oh, what?
Goblin caves or other caves?
Gobbo caves?
Okay. So, people with Hark.
Todd thinks so?
Okay.
Unless
No, they ate them.
unless
Don't
people,
you remember what Gum said? They ate them.
unless people escape or they eat them all.
Right. That's not good.
Had enough of this goblin.
Should we eat him?
Peoples?
No. Eat
You jackass!
eat you.
Todd just kind of looks down at himself. Todd not taste good.
Why not?
Mom said,
Mama said. That's it.
That's it.
Should knock him out, because Mama said knock you out.
So your mom didn't eat you because you didn't taste good.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Alright, I'm knocking him out. I've had enough of the goblin.
Ah! You knock him out without even having to roll. You just bonk and he...
alright.
Goblin is knocked out.
So, I guess I didn't really get very far, so I hear the thump of you knocking him out, the crack of his skull. I turn around and be like, I take it we made our decision then?
I didn't kill him.
Alright, I'll rejoin.
Of course. You know,
I'll read.
real quick, I just want to visit this fence. in here.
Okay. Uh-huh. Go ahead. You see a couple of chickens moving around the pen.
I'm going to catch one.
Give me an acrobatics.
I got the highest
hope-
dexterity, so...
I hope you roll well. Otherwise, this is going to be entertaining.
Oh my god, natural 20! With the ease of a cat, moments after entering the
Can I
pen,
get more than one chicken? Just to...
you can get both of the chickens. You just like scoop and then like scoop and get the other, and then you got a chicken in both hands,
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna eat them.
like live.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a Tabaxi person. You can do that.
Yeah.
You can.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I have like 5 temporary hit points. Go ahead. Go, just put 5 temporary
Nice.
hit points.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Those temporary hit points are going to be... That's basically 10 temporary hit points. I want you to know that while you're raging.
Guys, with Octavio capturing chickens in the field with a natural 20, I think that right there is the epitome of where tonight's session is probably going to stop.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and say though that you guys can get the benefits of a short rest. So in other words, if you have hit dice that you want to spend to heal your characters, that's fine. If you have any abilities, skills that you get back on short rests, you can get those back now. No, unfortunately, spells don't come back and rages don't come back, and I don't believe Lay on Hands comes back. But you guys can at least use your hit dice. In order to do that at Roll20, if you just click on hit dice, it automatically does it for you. It's kind of cool.
I will certainly do that.
But you guys can.
Oh, fuck.
That gives you 6 extra hit points. But you guys can leave where your characters are right this moment in time. We will pick up in 2 weeks from right this moment in time. Hopefully that'll be a Monday the 31st, but as schedules kind of get figured out, we will invariably play between the 31st and the 4th, okay?
I rolled 5, so I get 5 hit points back.
Yep.
Okay, so now I need to. That puts me at 9.
Alright, hey, that's 2 down for Max.
Can't believe that ward destroyed me.
They got some good rolls. I'm going to stop the recording now, so we are.